This is TP at Total Pro Sports or some shit like that. And is the best player at every position in the NFL.
Time to settle the debate on the game's best at every position.
Break the stick when I say a running back better than Saquon.
Tell you this right now, I ain't breaking a stick.
You hear me? Reading books to kids? Yeah, okay, buddy, I know what you fucking referencing to.
Let's settle the arguments ahead of training camp by choosing the best player at every NFL position heading into 2025. Offense. Quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes may not always put up the eye-popping stats that we saw in his MVP winning seasons in 2018 and 2022, but man, that just doesn't matter. The Chiefs have played in 7 straight AFC Championship games since Mahomes became their starting quarterback in 2018. They've won 5 of those games and 3 Super Bowls, including back-to-back in 2022 and 2023. The ugly blowout loss to the Philadelphia to 2025. Offense.
This nigga is not the best right now. He really has not been the best. If we're saying as of last year, I'ma just go with this stuff over the course of the last season. If we're talking about another season, the last season, it's going to be either Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. One of them two is not Pat Mahomes.
Quarterback,
it's not
Patrick
Pat Mahomes.
Mahomes may not always put up the eye-popping stats that we saw in his MVP winning seasons in 2018 and 2022, but man, that just doesn't matter. The Chiefs have played in 7 straight AFC Championship games since Mahomes became their starting quarterback in 2018. They've won 5 of those games and 3 Super Bowls, including back-to-back in 2022 and 2023. The ugly blowout loss to the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 59 does not take away Mahomes' status as the best in the game. Remember how he bounced back after his first Super Bowl loss to Tom Brady's Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Yeah, we ain't worried. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and Lamar Jackson may post better stats for your
Shit! Or even Joe Burrow. I mean, let's be real. If Joe Burrow had Kansas City's fucking system, he would be doing the same shit as Pat Mahomes. No bullshit. He would be on the same he would be higher.
Football teams, but Mahomes is this era's golden standard of NFL QBs. Those 3 rings.
Josh Allen last season was better than Patrick Mahomes.
To back it up, wide receiver Ja'Marr Chase. This was virtually a coin flip.
Nigga, I'm putting Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and Josh Allen on top of Pat Mahomes as of last year. They all played better than him last year.
Chase and Justin Jefferson, but we got to go with the guy who just won the Triple Crown of receiving.
It's definitely
the reason that Chase gets the nod
it's
here.
Definitely Ja'Marr Chase.
Only really has him and T. Higgins to throw to.
It's
Jefferson has to share the ball with Jordan
definitely
Addison, T.J. Hawkinson, and Aaron Jones. So logic suggests that Chase will post the better numbers in 2025. Honestly, you can't go wrong with either. Tight end.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's 1A, 1B. I don't think one is better than the other. Although Ja'Marr Chase did do he earned the fucking Triple Crown. Is 1A, 1B. That nigga Justin Jefferson put up over 1,000 yards in 8 games last year. That's fucking insane. He put up over 1,000 yards in just 8 games. You can't even fight that shit.
Feels weird not putting Travis Kelce on here for once, but Taylor Swift's man is clearly past his prime years. That means the title of the game's top tight end, for now at least, belongs to another star in the AFC West.
This nigga's so tough.
This Raiders team,
Brock Bowers is so fucking tough, bro.
194 yards. Both
this nigga been tough since he was a freshman in college.
Whole tight ends. The only other TEs to cross 1K receiving were Trey McBride and George Kittle, too. Their rivals are Pro Bowl QB Geno Smith and can't miss rookie running back Ashton Genty means opposing defenses can't solely focus on shutting down Bowers again. As great as his rookie year was, Bowers is in a dang good spot to post even better numbers in 2025. Running back, Saquon Barkley.
This
spot should not be up for debate. Barkley just had arguably
I hate this because Saquon did not win MVP. I personally feel like Saquon should have had MVP. That's just me personally. I don't feel like Josh Allen should have had it or Lamar Jackson, really. I feel like it should have went to either Joe Burrow or Saquon Barkley. And that's what fucking sucks is because MVPs and Heismans are all quarterback awards. It's just a quarterback award. You're not going to see a receiver win MVP. You're not going to see a DB win MVP. You're not going to see none of that shit. And it sucks because I feel like these niggas, these other motherfuckers should deserve a fucking chance. Just have two separate awards. You feel me? Like, stop being so damn biased towards
Running back
quarterbacks.
season in NFL history. 2005 rushing yards, 13 touchdowns, Offensive Player of the Year honors, and 499 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns in the playoffs en route to a Super Bowl 59 championship. And by the way, Barkley and Terrell Davis are the only running backs to rush for 2K yards and win a Super Bowl.
They
in the
not
same
Eagles.
year.
Eagles not
Fullback,
winning that without
Kyle
Saquon.
Juszczyk. The fullback position really hardly even exists anymore, so Juszczyk gets a spot by default. He's been named to the Pro Bowl in 9 straight years now and earned his lone first-team All-Pro nod in 2023. The San Francisco
they're not
49ers
winning
love
without
using him in the
Saquon.
short passing game. So Juszczyk
This
is
nigga's
good
tough for a
200 or
fullback.
so receiving yards this
He's
season.
definitely tough
His
for a
superb run
fullback.
blocking just makes Juszczyk especially valuable in Kyle Shanahan's offense too. Offensive tackle, Tristan Wirfs Jr. With Trent Williams missing 7 games last season, Wirfs Jr. cemented himself as the
deny
best
that.
offensive tackle of 2024 and the best heading into 2025.
I can't
it feels
deny
like
that.
Wirfs Jr. just hasn't gotten as much love or attention since Tom Brady's retirement, but he has been equally elite for Baker Mayfield. Center, Creed Humphrey. With Detroit Lions star Frank Ragnow unexpectedly retiring this offseason, this just isn't
Did
even a
he?
debate. These guys were 1A and 1B, but man, Humphrey is now the sole possession of number 1. A 3-time Pro Bowler was named a first-team All-Pro in 2024. Surprisingly, the first time in his career, he didn't allow a single sack last year, per PFF, and was their number 1 ranked pass blocking and number 2 ranked run blocking center. There's a small list of centers who are in the Pro Bowl caliber tier, but Humphrey is in a class of his own. Don't be surprised if he occupies this spot for the next 5 years plus. Guard, Chris Lindstrom. We can make a case that Lindstrom is the most underrated player in all of football right now. Offensive linemen are usually overlooked in general, but he's been on another level for an Atlanta Falcons team mired in mediocrity for a bit now. Named to 3 straight Pro Bowls, Lindstrom is PFF's top-graded overall guard in 2024 at 93.5. His ridiculous 94.6 run blocking grade was also tops at the position. He also allowed just a single on 627 pass blocking snaps. So with Zach Martin retired, the path is right there for Lindstrom to cement himself as the best guard of the 2020s decade. Defense. Defensive end, Myles Garrett. Garrett requested a trade early in the offseason, only to turn back and agree to a $160 million
You know, I ain't gonna lie, this
extension.
nigga, y'all ever seen this nigga? Between him, Nick Bosa, and TJ Watt, I personally think Myles Garrett is the fucking best. No bullshit. I think Myles Garrett is the best. But that nigga TJ Watt is something disgusting, bro. Like, I don't even fuck with the Steelers like that. But that nigga TJ Watt is that nigga is ferocious, bro. That nigga, I ain't gonna, I don't want to say it, but I think he go end up having a better career than his brother. His brother, one of the best of all, like top 5 all-time defensive ends. But I think his brother is going to be better. I think TJ Watt going to be better.
That makes him the highest paid defensive player in football. And trust us, he is worth every single penny. Garrett's numbers are off the charts. 102.5 sacks and 117.
Am I tweaking? Let's TJ Watt versus JJ Watt stats. Games played 151. So you telling me that in 30 less games played, JJ Watt definitely has way more tackles. But look at these sack numbers, brother. Look at these sack numbers. You got interceptions, nigga, like, look at these sack numbers. I will say the JJ Watt, I don't think TJ is getting double teamed as much as JJ. And JJ was doing fun shit like going on offense and catching goal line fades and shit like that. Overall, do I think JJ is better? But I think stat-wise, his brother TJ is going to have a better career. If we're talking stat-wise and all that. Because by the time this is over, TJ Watt is definitely going to have more tackles, more sacks. He already has more interceptions. Like forced fumbles, he already has more. He doesn't have fumble recoveries, but what else is there for him not to get? You feel me?
Career games. He has recorded 14 or more in 4 consecutive seasons, and it's shocking to think
This
that he
nigga's
only
so
has
tough, bro.
one Defensive Player of the Year
It's
award
crazy.
on his resume.
She
Now,
should
if the
have won
Browns
an
could just
award.
find a way to build a contender around Garrett and
Do
stop
I agree?
wasting his prime for crying out loud.
Yeah,
Defensive tackle,
but I feel
Chris
like-
Jones. Jones finished with just 5 sacks last season. His
You know, I don't really like Chris Jones like that. I think it's between him, Vita Vea, and Dexter Lawrence. But this nigga is a home wrecker too, though. This nigga is a fucking wreck, nigga. I fucking hated this nigga when he was playing every other fucking team.
lowest since his rookie year. But sacks don't tell the whole story for a guy who finished as PFF's top-graded pass-rushing interior defensive lineman at 91.0. By ESPN's metrics, Jones's 16% pass rush win rate was also tops among defensive tackles. Anyway, 3 Super Bowl rings, 80.5 sacks, 37 pass breakups, 13 forced fumbles, and 3 straight first-team All-Pro selections prove one thing. Jones is in his own class of interior defensive lineman.
I don't think so. I think
Off-ball linebacker Fred Warner. Warner just signed a 3-year contract
Fred Warner
extension
definitely
worth
got it.
$63 million. Right,
He definitely got it on that.
Highest paid off-ball linebacker. That's what happens when you've been named a first-team
Fred
All-Pro
Warner
and
definitely
Pro
got
Bowler
it.
in 4 of the last 5 seasons.
only other person
Warner
you could
is the
say,
complete
but
package.
would you
He
say
does it
Roquan
all
Smith
in
is?
San
I think he's an
Francisco's
on-ball
defense.
linebacker.
10 interceptions,
I would
as
say.
many sacks, 53 pass breakups, and 15 forced fumbles over his
Fred
first
Warner's a
7
fucking
seasons.
freak, bro.
He's an elite run defender and consistently
This
ranks
nigga-
among
this
PFF's
nigga
highest
is-
rated linebackers in coverage.
Well, I was
Posting
saying, like, I wouldn't consider Roquan Smith an off-ball linebacker for real. Off-ball, Fred Warner got that shit by a million. There's nobody better than this nigga when it comes to off-ball. No bullshit. Like, that shit over with. Nobody else got that shit. Nigga, I just noticed this nigga said Brock is balding. Fred is definitely better, for sure.
8.4 grade just last year. He's on a Hall of Fame trajectory and has put himself in a different stratosphere for off-ball linebackers. Outside linebacker, TJ Watt. You know you're a special player when 11.5 sacks, 4 pass breakups, and a league-leading 6 forced fumbles is considered.
I low-key hate that. I low-key hate the difference between an outside linebacker and a defensive end. I'm sorry. If them niggas, it should just be classified as pass rusher. Like pass rusher. Because this nigga is not a fucking linebacker. This nigga is a pass rusher. Him and Micah Parsons should not be classified as linebacker. I'm sorry. None of them niggas should be classified as linebackers, bro. I hate that. I hate it. I hate what it is now, honestly. I fucking hate what it is.
Down year for you. But such is life for the Pittsburgh Steelers superstar when you've led the league in sacks 3 times.
They
Watt is
should
still at the
have
top
a
of his game
defensive
and is just as
MVP
valuable as
award. Like, I
Aaron
get
Rodgers'
defensive player of the
Pittsburgh
year.
Super Bowl quest. Watt has posted
But
13 or
dog,
more sacks in each of his last
no
6
defensive
healthy
player is
seasons,
ever gonna
including
win.
22.5 in 2021 that matched Michael Strahan's single-season record. Cornerback, Sauce Gardner.
Fuck no. Fuck no. What? This is Pat Surtain? I will take Pat Surtain and Derek Stingley over Sauce Gardner. Pat Surtain or Derek Stingley, and I'm putting Pat Surtain first. I would have put Sauce Gardner like 3rd or 4th. Because I'm sorry, he's not better than Derek Stingley and Pat Surtain, especially PS2. Especially PS2, he's not better there. So this, just because I feel like they're carrying over too much from his rookie year. They're just carrying over way too much credibility from his his rookie year. If this was, he's not PS2 or Derek Stingley. He's not.
We know. Denver Broncos superstar Patrick Surtain II just won Defensive Player of the Year honors. But 2024 aside, Gardner has been the NFL's best pure lockdown corner since entering the league as a rookie in 2022.
He's
PFF has
good,
graded
but
Gardner in
nah.
coverage at a ridiculous 91.9 over his first 3 seasons. He has 40 pass breakups in 48 games and has yielded just a 74.6 passer rating when targeted, per Pro Football Reference. Again, you can definitely make a case for Patrick Surtain here. He was the best a year ago. But
Oh, you talking about Christian Gonzalez? That's who the fuck I was trying to think of him. That's why I said top 4, because I couldn't think of Christian Gonzalez. It's a couple niggas. Those 3 niggas are for sure better than Pat. Than
His
Sauce.
first 2 seasons set himself apart from all the other corners. So, expect him to reassert himself as the NFL's best corner in 2025.
I don't think he will
Strong
be.
Safety, Kyle Hamilton. The Notre Dame product has proven to be what everyone had expected. A coach's
I can't
dream.
deny that.
It's
I
still
can't
hard to
deny
understand
that. This
just how he
nigga,
fell to the Baltimore
this
Ravens of
this
all
nigga
teams
being
at number
that
14
fucking
overall back in
big
the week 2022
is fucking
draft.
crazy,
But
bro.
you know,
I met his
those
parents,
Ravens
and
ain't
they are
complaining,
not that big.
especially with Hamilton developing as the game's
They are not
premier
that big.
all-around safety since his arrival. He was PFF's 3rd highest graded safety in 2024 at 90.1, 3rd highest graded in pass rushing, 3rd in run defense, and 5th in coverage. Like, god damn.
This
Does
nigga is
anyone
tough
else
though,
want to try
bro.
telling us that there's a better strong safety in the game? What's that? No? Didn't think so. Free safety, Xavier McKinney. The Green Bay
Trent
Packers
who?
signed the ex-New York
Me?
Giants safety to
Hell
a
yeah.
4-year contract worth $68 million. It felt like an overpay at the time, but it's a 4-year contract. Xavier McKinney. The Green Bay Packers signed the ex-New York Giants safety to a lucrative 4-year contract worth $68 million.
No, you talking about
It felt
me.
like an overpay at the
I
time.
know you're talking about
but
Trent
it turns out
McDuffie.
the savvy Packers front office and coaches saw something in McKinney that the other teams didn't. McKinney earned first-team All-Pro and Pro Bowl nods in his first season as a Packer, racking up 8 interceptions and 11 pass
Oh, no.
breakups. His 90.0 coverage grade was the 3rd best among all safeties
These,
at PFF.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. These little sleeves that Aaron Rodgers got motherfuckers wearing is some of the most disgustingly ugly shit. I thoroughly hate this, bro. This shit is not fashion, bro. Especially with Garrett Wilson and everybody on the Jets doing this. This shit is fucking atrocious. They should have banned this shit. Why is this an option? What? Like, nigga, this was shit from the fucking 90s, nigga, the early 2000s, nigga, not even, nigga, the 2000s, nigga, nigga, you ain't even see Tom Brady with this shit on for real. Tom Brady's was still a little bit tighter than this, bro. Peyton Manning did have this shit on.
Not too
Peyton
bad
Manning
for a guy
definitely had that shit
familiarizing
on.
himself in a new defensive scheme. Between McKinney and Saquon Barkley, Giants fans can only hope that one day their team will stop letting elite players walk away for nothing in free agency.
That shit's just so
Special team.
bogus to me.
Kicker, Harrison Butker. Justin Tucker's disastrous season and subsequent release from the Ravens after multiple misconduct allegations marked
nigga
the end
was-
of his
it was
decade-long
touching
run as
booty
the best
holes. That
kicker
was
in
the
football.
issue. He was
Butker
touching
is the
breasts
second most
that he wasn't
accurate
supposed to
kicker
be
in NFL
touching.
history at 88.618, just narrowly behind Tucker's 89.103% mark. He has never missed a clutch kick with the game on the line in his career either. He is Mr. Automatic when the lights shine brightest. Punter, Jack Fox. Fox has averaged 48.8
I don't know
yards
shit
per
about
punt,
punters,
the
I ain't
highest
gonna
mark
hold
in
you.
NFL history for a player who's performed
I
at
can't
least
even sit here and then
252
argue.
All-Pro selection. Fox has only kicked 12 touchbacks over the last 3 seasons, too. Returner, Kevontae Turpin. The 2-time Pro Bowler has been a special weapon for the Dallas Cowboys since making the jump from the USFL to the NFL.
No, him, Justin Fields, dog. That 2021 class of quarterbacks has to be some of the fucking worst we've ever fucking seen. Nigga, it was Trevor Lawrence, Trey Lance, Justin Fields, fucking Zach Wilson. All of them in the top 15, and all of them are ass. Mind you, they did, except Trey Lance. Trey Lance, that nigga has no excuse. He went to the fucking 49ers, bro. And that was the same class as Brock fucking Purdy. Brock Purdy was the last pick in the draft and ended up being the best quarterback in the class. Like, what? Only thing I can name Justin right now is he ran for like 1,000 fucking yards. He could have broke the record for rushing yards as a quarterback, but he didn't. He didn't. They was bullshitting, bro.
2022. He led the NFL in kickoff return yards by a giant margin in 2024.
That
with
spin was fucking
904
disgusting.
yards and had 187 punt return yards to go with it. But what
predicted
changes would
stats?
you make to our
Justin Fields. I'm gonna give my boy. I think he do go over 12 touchdowns. Like, we talking rushing and passing or just passing? If it's just passing, I still take him for over 12. I still take him for over 12. I think with Garrett Wilson, no passing. Oh, so just rushing touchdowns then? Oh, he has Garrett. Let me look at what the fuck is they? That's depth chart. They got some nigga. All you need is Garrett Wilson. You got Garrett Wilson. You got Breece Hall in the backfield. Braylon Allen, nigga. You have Alan Lazard. Who these are nothing crazy, but you have Garrett Wilson, bro. He has a true number one receiver. A true number one receiver. Everybody else, I ain't gonna lie. Alan Lazard and Josh Reynolds. You feel me? I ain't too big on them other two, but you got Garrett Wilson, and it's a chance they'll make a trade. But hey, nigga, they better make that shit work. You feel me? They better make that shit work.